Doors slammed violently, even when locked. Heavy footsteps echoed through the hallways, though no one. In the quiet farmlands of Tennessee, more than 200 years ago, a family lived through a nightmare that became one of America's most chilling legends. It is known as the Bell Witch Haunting. First signs. The year was 1817. Farmer John Bell returned home from his fields at dusk. His daughter, Betsy, whispered that she had seen a strange figure dressed in black, standing silently among the crops, before vanishing into thin air. That night, the Bell family heard faint scratching sounds. At first, the noise came from the wooden walls. Then, it shifted beneath the bed. John dismissed it as rats, but soon, everyone realized this was no ordinary pest. Escalation. Days later, chaos struck the household. Plates shattered on their own, chairs overturned. The family awoke to a home in ruins. One night, Betsy felt her blanket ripped away. A cold force slapped her across the face. She screamed in terror, and then came the whisper, "I am the Bell Witch, and I will never leave." Terror spreads. The haunting grew stronger. Doors slammed violently, even when locked. Heavy footsteps echoed through the hallways, though no one was there. Betsy's hair was pulled by unseen hands, leaving her sobbing in fear. Neighbors came to help, but they too heard the voice. Sometimes it repeated prayers. Sometimes it mocked them. Sometimes it cursed. Always present. Always watching. The Bell family could not escape the voice. It followed them, in the day and in the night. John Bell's fate. As the years passed, John Bell's health began to fail. He grew pale, weak, and restless. One night, he discovered a mysterious black vial by his bedside. A hiss echoed through the darkness. "This is for you, John Bell." Not long after, John Bell collapsed. His illness worsened, and soon he was dead. At his funeral, mourners gathered in silence. Then, cutting through the grief, the witch's voice returned. "I killed him." The family and neighbors were frozen in horror. This was no longer a haunting, it was a curse. The curse continues. Betsy, the daughter most tormented, tried to escape. She became engaged to a young man, hoping for happiness. But the witch's voice whispered again and again, "You will never be free of me." Terrified, Betsy broke off her engagement. The witch had won. And then, suddenly, the house grew quiet. The haunting slowly faded. But the scars it left behind never healed. Today, in Adams, Tennessee, there still lies the infamous Bell Witch Cave. Visitors claim to hear footsteps in the darkness, faint whispers brushing against their ears, and laughter that chills the blood. Some say the Bell Witch never left, and her voice still echoes beneath the ground of Tennessee.